Hello everybody and welcome to Story Imagin-ory. The first thing that we always do is sing and get warmed up. So we're going to do our Say Hello song. So the first thing we need is our hands to do our hello. Are you ready? Are you steady? 1, 2, 3. Say hello. Hello. Say hello. Hello. Say hello. Hello. Say hello. Hello. Hello, everybody. It's really good to see you. Okay, so let's sing hello to the boys. So boys is a little stroke under your chin like this. And the girls is a little stroke down your cheek like this. So let's start with our boys today. Are you ready? Hello, boys. Hello, hello, boys. Hello, hello, boys. Hello, hello, boys. Hello, hello. Good to see you. And the girls. So a little stroke down your cheek like this. Ready? Hello, girls. Hello, hello, girls. Hello, hello, girls. Hello, hello, girls. Hello, hello, hello. So some of you might be watching this with some of your family. So let's say hello to them. So hello to the mummies. So mummies is 3 fingers like this and we tap on our hands for mummies. Daddies, can you remember? 2 fingers on each hand. Daddies. Some of you might be sitting with your grandparents. Grandmother, so it's a G before mother. Or grandfather. Some of you might be sitting with brothers or sisters. Okay, so hello to everybody who's watching with us today. Have you got your tickly fingers? So we're going to wiggle our fingers and we're going to get our hands and our bodies all warmed up for exploring and signing and listening today. So wiggle those fingers. Are you ready? Are you steady? Oh, wiggle those fingers. Wiggle, wiggle, wiggle. Oh, wiggle your fingers. Wiggle, wiggle, wiggle. Oh, wiggle your fingers. Wiggle, wiggle, wiggle. Wiggle your fingers. Wiggle, wiggle, wiggle. Shh. We're going to shake our hands, but we're going to do it quietly. Are you ready? Shake your hands. Shake, shake, shake. 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 Then we're going to stretch your arms out wide, like this. And after 3, we're going to do a great big clap as loud as we can. 1, 2, 3, clap! Clap your hands, clap, clap, clap. 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 Give yourselves a big thumbs up. And can you remember what our well done sign is? That's right. Well done. Well done, everybody. So that means we are all warmed up and ready to do our session today. So in the next bit, we're going to find out what our letter is today. So have a little think and I'll see you in a minute. Okay, it's time to find out what our letter is today. So I have got my magic letter book. Wonder what's going to be in there today. But first, we need to do our rhyme, don't we? So we need to pat our knees like this. And we're going to do what's the letter today. Are we ready? After 3, 1, 2, 3. What's the letter today? What's the letter today? Let's take a look in the book. What's the letter today? Should I have a sneaky peek? What do you think might be in the book today? Can you shout it out to me? Oh, that's a really good guess. But should we do our rhyme one more time and then we'll have a look? Are you ready? Pat your knees. Here we go. 1, 2, 3. What's the letter today? What's the letter today? Let's take a look in the book. What's the letter today? I'm going to come a little bit closer. Okay. Let's have a look. Oh, I might have had a sneaky peek there of what it's going to be. So let's have a look in our book. Are you ready? 1, 2, 3. Oh, look. It's the letter D. D. And the sound it makes is D, 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 D. Oh, I like that one. So let's close our book and we'll have a little think about things that start with the letter D with the sound D, D, D. So can you think of anything that starts with the sound D or the letter D? I can think of a few. So shall I show you what I have got here? And one of these things is what our story is about today. Okay, I'm going to show you the first one. Are you ready? I think you saw him a minute ago. Wow! Look who I've got. It's a dragon. Dragon. There he is. Look at his big old wings. Wow. Look, he's so special and he lights up as well. He's ever so good, this dragon. Oh, can you see? So maybe today our story is about dragons. That would be exciting, wouldn't it? Okay, so that's number 1. I'm going to show you another one here. It's very small, this one. I've got a dice. So you use this when we play games. It's got lots of different numbers on it and we roll it when it's our turn. Dice. That starts with a D, D, D. One more thing. Are you ready? I've got somebody who would like to meet you and his name is Monet. Monet. Wonder what he could be. Are you ready? Hello. I've got a dinosaur. Hello, Monet. Hello. Dinosaur. So maybe our story is about dinosaurs today. Who knows? So let's have a think. Could it be about dinosaurs? Maybe it's about games today. Or maybe it's about dragons. Which one am I going to go for? Our story today is about dinosaurs. So you get yourselves ready and I'm going to see you in a minute for our dinosaur story. Hello. So we have found out today that our story is going to be about dinosaurs. So should we find out what our story is? Are you ready? Dino Duckling by Imagin-ory. So are we ready to have a listen? You turn on your listening ears and we'll have a read together. Here we go, Dino Duckling. Even as an egg, Dino Duckling was different. Dino Duckling started out big, and then he grew and grew and grew. Sometimes Dino Duckling couldn't help feeling different. But Mama Duck always said, big and wide, sleek or slim, we're a family and we all fit in. Different didn't make any difference to her. As spring turned to summer, Mama Duck taught her babies everything they needed to know. How to swim, how to fish, how to share, how to navigate by the stars, and how to look after each other. But most importantly, she taught them how to celebrate their differences. Sadly, not everyone thought Dino Duckling belonged. Sometimes different was difficult. But Mama Duck just gathered her babies close and told them, scales or feathers, big or small, we're a family and there's room for us all. Summer turned to autumn, and soon it was time to fly south to the sunshine. Dino Duckling ran and jumped and flapped. But it was no good. Try as he might, he simply couldn't fly. Different does matter, thought Dino Duckling sadly. As the leaves blew all around him, Dino Duckling lay down in the reeds and wept. He imagined his family far, far away. But when he opened his eyes, Dino Duckling got a big surprise. He saw 1, 2, 3, 4 faces he recognised. They were all there, the whole family. We would never leave without you, said Mama Duck. Fly or not, it's all okay. We're a family and we will find a way. And they did. So look, instead of flying, they decided to swim. And that meant that everybody could go, including Dino Duckling. Oh, look, isn't that lovely? And there he is, in the south where it's nice and warm, building sandcastles. Oh, good old Mama Duck, isn't she kind? So give yourselves a well done for your listening. That was super today. And next we are going to sing some dinosaur songs. Okay, are you ready to sing some dinosaur songs with me today? So you need your dinosaur claws. And we're going to do the dino pokey. So instead of the hokey cokey, we're going to do a left claw in, a left claw out, and a whee, the tiny pokey. So you guys can stand up if you want to. I haven't got much room here to stand up. Okay, so let's do our claws. So let's start with our left claw. Okay, are you ready? You put your left claw in, your left claw out. In, out, you shake it all about. You do the tiny pokey and you turn around. That's what it's all about. Show me those claws. Whoa, the tiny pokey. Whoa, the tiny pokey. Whoa, the tiny pokey. Knees bent, claws stretched, rah, rah, rah. Well done. Can you show me your right claw? Here we go. You put your right claw in, your right claw out. In, out, you shake it all about. You do the tiny pokey and you turn around. That's what it's all about. Give me a roar, roar, the tiny pokey. Roar, the tiny pokey. Roar, the tiny pokey. Knees bent, claws stretched, roar, roar, roar. Well done, scary dinosaurs. That's a really good one to do, isn't it? Okay, so I think we should do 3 little dinosaurs went out to play on a bright and sunny day. They had such enormous fun that they called for another dinosaur to come. Okay, so we're going to start with 1 and we're going to go up to 3. Okay, so show me 1. One dinosaur went out to play on a bright and sunny day. He had such enormous fun that he called for another dinosaur to come. Roar! Boom, boom, boom. Here comes a dinosaur. Now we've got 2. 2 dinosaurs went out to play on a bright and sunny day. They had such enormous fun that they called for another dinosaur to come. Ready? Roar! Here comes a dinosaur. Boom, 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 boom. How many have we got now? 3. 3 dinosaurs went out to play on a bright and sunny day. They had such enormous fun that they stayed and they played out in the sun. Well done. So you could try that one again and you could call more and more dinosaurs. You could have 10 dinosaurs if you wanted in that song. Don't forget to do your stomp, 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 stomp. Okay, so you have done really good at listening and joining in today. So I think it's time to go and do some play. So next we are going to have a look at a little activity that you could do together. Okay, so there's so many things that you could do for dinosaur play. So I thought I'd talk to you about my favourite, which is Play-Doh. I love Play-Doh. I use it in all my sessions. It's fantastic for creativity, mark making. It's really, really good for building the muscles of the fingers, which is really important for writing and pen holding later on. So some of you might have seen my Play-Doh recipe before. It is the simplest Play-Doh recipe ever. It's no cook. And it's something you can do together. So you can do weighing and measuring together, and you can really extend the activity. So all I've got is flour, plain flour. This is self-raising. It doesn't matter what flour you use. You can, if you are gluten intolerant, you can use gluten-free flour, but it does make the Play-Doh very crumbly. So what I would do is put 2 cups of flour, 2 scoops, whatever you've got, into a bowl. I then use oil. I just do a little drizzle of oil in with the flour. It doesn't matter what oil it is. It can be olive oil, can be coconut oil, sunflower oil, whatever you have got in your cupboards. But I will say stay away from any nut oils, just in case it can promote any allergies. So drizzle of oil, and then all I would do is get a cup of very warm water, not hot but warm, and I would start to add that in a little bit at a time until the dough comes together, until you've got a nice smooth consistency, and that is Play-Doh. So once you've got your Play-Doh, you can add colour to it if you want to. If you've got some food colouring or paint works really well if you've got some poster paints. Or you can add smells in, which I love doing. So you could put peppermint in there or some spices and make the dough really lovely sensory experience. So most of us have got some dinosaurs at home. So what you can do with your dinosaurs and your Play-Doh, a really nice thing to do is roll them out and make imprints of dinosaurs. So almost like looking at fossils. Or you can pop their feet into them and count and make footprints and then count the footprints. Anything you want. You can add lentils to your dough, dried lentils, and make scales, like dinosaur scales. So try doing some dino Play-Doh. If you don't want to do Play-Doh, I would suggest having a look at a recipe for salt dough. And you can actually make your own dinosaur fossils or dinosaur bones out of salt dough, put them in the oven. You can do loads of different things with those. I've made salt dough fossils before, so I've made little batches of the salt dough and I've pressed the dinosaur into it to make a shape and popped it in the oven, and then I've done a dino dig with the fossil, which is lovely. And you can also use those fossils for making prints on Play-Doh. It's a multitude of things you can do. Or if you fancy getting really messy and going outside and you've got an old washing up bowl or an old tray, you can go on a little dinosaur dig, get some soil, some leaves, some rocks, and you could make a dinosaur swamp. There's so many different things you can do, as I said. So go and have fun with your dinosaurs and see what mess you can get up to. Have fun. Hello. Okay, I'm going to talk to you today for our talking tip about intonation and using our voices to make words exciting and engaging for children. Children really, really respond to intonation. So the raising of your voice and then the lowering of your voice and the different sounds. The more sing-songy we can make our voices when talking to children, the more they can actually tune into it. So when reading stories together, it's really important to make sure you like hiring your voice and lowering it. So I'll just do a little bit of that. So say if I got Dino Duckling. Let's have a look. So big and wide, slick or slim, we're a family. And we all fit in. Difference did not make any difference to her. So you can hear, we've got a few of the words wrong there, but you can hear how I'm using my voice. And if I was to read a story with children and just use a monotone, my normal boring voice, they would not respond and they'd be running circles around me. So yeah, try it with your children. And I'm fascinated by speech, and I'm fascinated by how a sentence, just by using intonation and emphasis on different sounds, can make words have different meanings, and how we say something and how we use our voices. So if I said to my little boy, Albie, can you go and get your shoes, please? Can change that quite differently by going, Albie, can you go and get your shoes, please? it has a totally different meaning just by the intonation and the emphasis that we put and the stress we put on different words. So yeah, you use intonation as much as you can. Try and pop it into your stories tonight, and just use it throughout the day. It's a fantastic way of helping children tune in to what you're saying. So we have come to the end of our session today. Can you remember what our letter was today? That's right. It was the letter D, and the sound was D. We had a look at 3 things today, didn't we, that started with the letter D. Can you remember what they were? We had a dice, which we use when we're playing games, and that starts with a D. Dice. We saw our dragon. Oh, he's over here. Here he comes. Our dragon. And he starts with a D as well. Dragon. And last of all, we had our dinosaur. And our story today was all about dinosaurs. And we read Dino Duckling. Here it is. By Alison Murray. And it was a beautiful story with such a lovely message. So I hope that you can enjoy some activities using your dinosaurs, and maybe you can try doing the hokey pokey as the dino pokey again. So have fun for the rest of the week, whatever you're up to, and I will see you next week for more Story Imagin-ory fun. Give me a wave. Bye bye.